Morning, sleepyhead. Hope you slept well. Let's get out of this hellhole. I got something cool to show you. Alright, so today we're gonna watch Twitch fires guy who banned VTubers by Pimpkin Pippa. I'm very curious to know what's going on with Twitch.
Hello, I'm here to give my opinion on something that doesn't actually matter. Ex-Twitch exec slams Amazon for cutting 14,000 jobs in AI shift. Robots don't give a fuck. Twitch is facing another brutal round of layoffs as parent company Amazon slashes tens of thousands of corporate jobs amid a major pivot to artificial intelligence. Amazon confirmed plans to cut 14,000 corporate jobs.
14,000? That is insane. 14,000. Oh, wait. That's only 4%. That doesn't sound like a lot, I guess, in comparison. No, is that a lot? I think that's a lot.
This year, about 4% of its white-collar workforce is part of a sweeping cost-cutting and restructuring effort. According to Reuters, the number could climb up to 30,000 as layoffs began on October 28th. So that's 2 days ago as of me recording this.
Oh.
The move is part of Amazon CEO Andy Jassy's strategy to trim bureaucracy and lean heavily into AI and automation. Jassy previously said artificial intelligence will play a central role in automating routine work, making some roles obsolete. These latest moves signal that Amazon is likely realizing enough AI-driven productivity gains within corporate teams to support a substantial reduction in force. Sky Canaves, an e-marketer analyst told Techloy.
Who's a Techloy? So, you're telling me that AI is gonna be doing everything now. So like, what happens? You know what's crazy is that like just Amazon itself trying to go like clothes shopping or just doing any kind of shopping is already like riddled with like scammers and AI. And so especially with like artwork, so buying AI artwork, now it's gonna be handled by AI. Everything's just gonna be handled by AI. That's crazy. Well, I think that's the direction that they want to go in. Well, I wonder how long it's gonna take before food is in like the AI's hands. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have like AI food. What would AI food even be like? And now, is AI gonna be doing all the ban work and stuff on Twitch? I'm kind of curious.
Twitch hit with massive layoffs. Okay,
it's a lot.
So here's the interesting part about the Twitch layoffs. One of the people that got fired was this guy, a man named Tarfu. He says, "I was laid off at Twitch today. I was at Twitch for 11 years. I started off working in trust and safety, then moved to customer experience. I was the person who built the entire fraud program at Twitch." You'll understand why I'm emphasizing that in a second. One of the reasons I never told people what I did for work, I was the one keeping bad actors off Twitch.
Okay, bad actors. Wait, isn't this the guy that just banned VTubers because he just didn't like VTubers? Are VTubers the bad actors that he's keeping this platform safe off of? Also, can we just appreciate how, like, when Pippa just stares, it's like she's, like, piercing into my soul. It's so funny.
Steal and abuse revenue on the platform. I guess I did my job too well since they let me go. But do I have some great stories of being there over a decade? Horrible timing since my motorcycle accident was a month ago. I'm getting married in less than a month. This has definitely been a bad year. Okay, well, I'm sorry that you were in a motorcycle accident. I would never wish that upon anybody except for... Well, some people, but what you did, you know, like, okay, well, I don't like you, but you don't deserve that, probably.
Yeah,
anyways, well, I don't know. The jury's out on that. But anyways, do you remember how starting like a few years ago, a bunch of VTubers started getting banned for fraud? One example of this actually was Mother V3.
Oh,
banned
that's
for
right.
engaging in quote unquote fraudulent activity. She's a pretty sizable streamer, 314 average viewers.
That is a lot of viewership. Makes you wonder, what could you be doing that's so fraud? You know, I do know like sometimes people try to get you for like, view botting and stuff. I know that seems to be like a lot of the big kicker, or it's like, oh, you got too many subs that were like fraudulent and refunded, or they weren't like legitimate accounts. Like those seem to be the two common denominators. Sorry if I'm yawning, by the way. I mean, I'm very eepy. But that seems to be like why people would get banned for fraud. So So I'm taking my bets on it's probably the subs. I'm gonna guess it's the subs.
421 peak. All right, so
It's insane.
hard to imagine really engaging in fraud proper. You know, I mean, it's not to say that bigger streamers don't engage in fraudulent activity.
Yeah.
But let's read about this a little bit. Let's read about this. Hold on.
Yeah, read
Oops,
for me. I
accidentally
can't read.
popped out the tab. Okay, I'm an
thank
idiot.
ya.
I'm an idiot. Don't worry about that. Let's move this back over here. Okay. Twitch has indefinitely banned English-speaking VTuber Mother V3, marking the first ban of her career. The news was first shared on by the verified ban tracker account, Streamer Bans. On December 20th, 2024, the VTuber later took to her X account to reveal the reason behind the suspension. The streamer shared a screenshot of the message sent by Twitch, which mentioned fraud as a reason behind the suspension.
What kind of
The
fraud?
message added, based on a review of your activity or content, we have issued a global suspension of your account. Due to the severe
Global?
nature of this violation, or the fact that you have incurred multiple violations, your access to services are indefinitely restricted.
Huh?
Mother V3 tweets, they said that the violation occurred in purchases, putting in an appeal
Yeah, purchases. Wait, so like that has to be because of the subs. Like I was saying, right? Like people are saying, oh, they're like fake subs. Wasn't there like an exploit where if you're like from a different country, subs are like really cheap, but then you as the streamer only get whatever that income is. If it's like 10 cents, you're only getting like the 5 cents or something like that. Like, wasn't that like a thing? Not saying that's what happened with Mother in particular, but like I know like that was like a thing that was going around. So it's very interesting how they labeled, oh yeah, this is definitely happening. It's probably not. It's probably just BS.
right now. You know what's funny is this probably refers to people buying subscriptions.
Yeah.
You know what's also funny is so FaZe Connect, the company that I work for, okay. We're an established company, right? So this is not abnormal. We had some of our talents verified like by Twitch,
Yeah.
and had their revenue enabled early on. And even though the accounts were verified by Twitch, several members of FaZe Connect immediately had their accounts banned right
Wait,
after.
what?
You know why? Probably
Why?
because people were buying subscriptions to these accounts that had not yet streamed, that had been verified by Twitch. And they had been banned for fraudulent activity.
How is that
and we see this
fraud?
happening to other VTuber agencies as well.
Didn't this also happen to those boys from Mythos? Like I'm pretty sure there was like a bunch of Mythos boys who just kept getting banned for fraud as well. Why though? That's so weird. Is it really that like unusual for an account that hasn't quote unquote streamed yet, that's been verified and can get monetized, to start getting monetization? Like, is that really like uncommon? Because I feel like that for celebrities who get their accounts like that probably happens to them immediately and like they don't get banned for fraud. That's very odd.
It just sucks, VTuber agency. Their VTuber, Malfina, also getting banned for fraud before she even got to debut.
That's so weird.
Ah, did you think I was done? Because I have more.
More.
Here's Aphrodite getting banned.
Yeah,
Aphrodite
Mythos.
is part of Mythos, another VTuber agency. So what, Pippa? Why are you getting so out of sorts about
Them
this?
crazy
Why
eyes.
are you reacting so harshly? So what? This guy made a faulty system. Maybe he's like a little bit apologetic or something. That all these innocent people got banned for fraud. All these people potentially losing out on their livelihood. Okay, I had to cut that because I started schizo rambling for too long. But anyways,
No, we
okay,
love
the
that
point
about
is,
you.
the point is, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Good riddance. I was banned wrongfully in 2022 for fraud because I turned the ad slider to max settings. It was never investigated, and it caused my main partner channel to be banned for evasion. 3 years have gone by and never investigated. Time to put fries in the bag. Hey, look at this. Look at this. I'll take things that didn't happen for 800, Alex. Most or all of this user's posts.
I don't get it.
Wait, what's this other one? What is this one? Oh, you might have built the worst fraud program for Twitch. I don't think you realize how many streamers got permanently falsely banned because of your terribly made program. Oh, I realized, and not all were innocent. We just can't. We just can't shame them and show the evidence. Data doesn't lie, but just like anything, there are false positives which we made good.
I don't get it.
Really? Is that why it took several years for members of FaZe Connect to get unbanned? Even though there was no fraud? Like, you guys in the audience are just gonna have to take my word for this one. But I'm gonna lay my reputation out on the line here. I'm gonna say FaZe Connect has never committed fraud.
That's crazy.
Hopefully that doesn't age poorly if we ever have committed.
Hopefully that doesn't age poorly. I hope that doesn't happen. That's actually crazy. Like, that is not her, but like the fact, well, maybe her too, but like the fact that they literally think that, it's a VTuber, we can just claim it as fraud. That's crazy.
Fraud, it's outside my knowledge. But I'm going to say with reasonable certainty that because so many VTubers got banned for fraud at around the same time, for around the same types of reasons, that Face Connect kinda just got cut. So forgive me for not being particularly sympathetic towards you, Tarfu, but you are a fucking asshole. And your system was fucking dog shit.
No, that was honestly base. Like, honestly, good on her for saying that. Like, it's kind of insane that so many people still to this day, after all these years, hate VTubers with a passion. And like, don't get me wrong, I know I'm a pink woman. I have a very well-endowed personality, and like that alone just makes people just rage and foam at the mouth. I get it. I totally get it. But like, I've also seen just VTubers who are just genuinely entertaining, like, and funny, and who just, I don't know, play Stardew Valley all day and they just talk. Like, they just do the most like normal type of stuff, and people still foam at the mouth because they're anime. And that's weird and cringe and ew. And I don't know, like the whole idea behind it is just, it baffles me. And you know what's crazy? Some people still to this day still don't even know what a VTuber is. Ah, man. Wild, wild. Sucks to lose your job. But, you know, probably gonna get replaced by AI anyways, man. Just saying, probably gonna get replaced by AI. Which I don't even know if that's even better.